You're welcome back to my channel. You're welcome back to Taron Innovative World, the home of creativity and exploit. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 types of bags that sell like fire. So let's get into the detail of the video. So guys, just ensure you subscribe to my channel as you're watching this. If you're a new person here, subscribe. All right, so this is for the inner pocket, so I'm using this beautiful fabric for the lining. Okay, so for the measurements, check the description box for the measurements. So we are going to stitch this to this point. We'll stitch from here to here, then leave some. All right, so now a quick one. Let me quickly tell you the measurement. Okay, so this is 14 by 10 inches. Okay, so I folded the 14 inches side into 2. Okay, so that we double it. After now, we will move it this way. This is for the inner pocket. So you can give it a thorough ironing. Okay, so I'm going to close this place now by putting it inside like this, and then I'll neatly close it. Right, people, so this is my lining. This is my inner lining. Okay, I need to get the center of the lining. So this is what I'm going to do. I need to get the center. Alright, so I'll pick up my, but before then, let's stitch this like this. I folded some and I want to stitch it, so let me stitch it like this so that you see. So I'll bring it this way and then measure, like I'll measure 3 inches from up, 4 inches. Okay, so I'll make sure that this side, remember that I already know the midpoint. Okay, so I placed it on the midpoint. So I'll do like this. You can use your office pin to hold it, so to stitch it round like this. All right, so now the next thing is the handle. Okay, so the handle of this is 22 inches. You need 2 pieces. So for more detailed measurements, check the description box. Okay, so now this is what I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm going to top stitch this. I'm going to leave like 3 inches on each of the side and top stitch. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is, I'm done with my folding. So the next thing you do is measure 3 inches, mark 3 inches, 3 inches. You see the mark? So now I'm going to now stitch this. I'm going to place it on the 3. Stitch it. So stitch everything. Okay. So we're done with this. Okay, so now the next thing is I'm going to be placing my lining. This is it. I've shown you how we did this. Okay, I'll place my zipper first, my zip cloth. Okay, this way. I will then place this on it like this and stitch it. So you turn it this way. After you've done this, you turn it this way and stitch it and top stitch again. okay, to top stitch. All right people, so look at this. Look, there's a mistake. Okay, there's a mistake. So you see, by the time you turn it this way, you're going to have like this. So this place is supposed to face the other way around, so I'm going to quickly lose this and fix it the other way around. Okay, that's how it's supposed to face. Okay, so that by the time you turn it like this, it's going to be facing like this. Okay, so please, my apologies, I just have to show you the correct way. Okay, so after now, then you can now go ahead to fix your zip and lining. Okay, so this is now what you do next. I think I've shown you this before, right? After now, you flip it this way. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing. You remove it like this. Okay, then you remove this other side of your zip. Okay, you place it like this. Okay, and bring this like this and top stitch. Top stitch it to the end and top stitch it again. So after you do this, then you now flip it inside like this and top stitch like this. Okay. The next thing is to fix my zip head, or you call it runner. So I'll fix it, run it, and refix it again. I'll run it again. Okay, I used it to close the zip. So after now, like this. Alright, so people, after now, I'm going to stitch here. You make sure it's balanced, okay, like this. Then I'll stitch here, so just watch me. Just stitch it to this point. Okay, so when you come to this side, you stitch from here to this point. Don't close this other side. Alright, so after you top stitch it to this point, I said you leave some, you see. So I will now come to this part like this. We want to fold this side. Okay, I'm going to open my zip. I'll open the zip, okay, so that I will have access to this bottom side. Okay, so I'll just stitch it. I'll mark like 2 inches from this point, so you can use your ruler. Okay, so 2 inches. So I'll stitch it. Do the same thing to the other side. Okay, you can use your ruler. So we cut it off, trim it from this point. So I'll still trim it off, right? Now the next thing is to turn it inside out like this. This is why it's important to leave and open it, right? so you remove it. Okay, so use your hand to bring out the shape of the bag. Okay. So the next thing is to close up this. So my bag is ready. So you see. Okay guys, so let's move on to the second one. We're not going to waste much time on the second one. So see what we have. Okay guys, so let's quickly move to the second one. So we are using the same material for this second one, and all the material I'm using in this tutorial are leather material. Okay, so for this one, this is the second bag, 11.5 by 28 inch by 27 inches by 27 inches. Yes, now I'm going to quickly make I'm going to measure. See, I place these two together, right? So I'll come to this place and give it a curve from this. I'm going to measure 4 inches. Let's mark 4 inches. I don't want to waste time. 4 inches. Okay guys, so from this 4 inches up, I will trim it like this. I will still come to this side. From that same 5 point I marked, I will cut it up. So see what I have. So I can call this a singlet bag, singlet shape bag. Okay guys, so quickly I'm going to use my belt to cover here. So I'm using 1 inch belt in this one. So let's quickly top stitch here. So you do the same thing to the other side. Alright, so this is my belt. Okay, so I'll place it this way. Alright guys, so if you watched to this point and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Have you not gotten enough value for you to subscribe? Do you need a soothsayer for you to subscribe? Okay people, please subscribe to my channel. So I'm going to run this and top stitch the other side. Okay, alright, now for this point, for this base, okay, stitch it based on how wide you want it to be. So but for this one is, I measured, this is like from this point is 1.2, so you can just make it 1 or 1.5. so you do the same thing and then you just cut it like this. So this is what we have here. Now let's move quickly to the third bag. Alright, so in one of my videos, I'll be dropping the link in this video. I've shown you how to make this. Okay, so I've shown you how to make this zip. So now the next thing you're going to do, you notch all the sides like this, then you bring your handle check the description box for the measurements. So I'm repeating the same procedure on this other side, okay? So this is how to know where to fix your handle. You place it on the other one you have fixed before. So after fixing the handle, so if you want to fix picture, you fix your picture, okay? If you want to learn how to fix picture on bag, check my other videos, okay? Now this is what I'm going to do, okay? So I'll stitch it like this. Sorry, there's a mistake. Okay, we are not rounding this with belt, so we have to shift it. That's the only mistake I made, okay guys? So this is what we are doing. Okay, so I'll stitch it up like this. And alright, so I'll now come to this other part right and still sew it up. Lift it like this and turn it this way, okay? Stitch it up. So you back stitch it so that it will be okay. Alright guys, so I will repeat the same procedure on the other side. Okay, so alright guys, so we're almost done with this tutorial. So the next thing is to fix my zip head. So after fixing your zip close, then you cover this point, okay? Use the material, just cut a little that and then you just stitch it. Alright people, so this is what we have here. So thank you so much for your time. If you're yet to subscribe to my channel, do it by subscribing. Click on the subscribe button. Also under the subscribe button, click on notification. You see all, click on all the notifications so that you get notified anytime we upload a new video. Thank you so much for your time, and also thank me by subscribing to my channel and commenting in the comment section, and also by liking the video by clicking the thumbs up button. See you, bye bye for now.